What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Cheers. Drinking this, damn, come on, son. This lager. It's obviously a German beer. Oranja Boom. That's what it's called. But today we're going to be putting on some of the KilMat, which is basically sound deadening material. One for insulation, two for, damn, I'm so bright. Damn, I'm glowing. Two for, well, mostly to keep the sound out of the cab, because as you know, it's really difficult being straight pipe and driving a truck with like no type of sound deadening material. It's really loud in here. So one, it's not like I'm gonna talk, but you know what I mean, I like to make it at least not so loud. And other than that, I'm gonna have a sound system in here. So I'm planning to put my two JL12s. Yeah, were they JL? Yeah, JL. So I had two JLs. They're a little bit bigger than 12s. They're oversized 12s. So I had a whole box set up that I'm gonna put in the back seat. I still gotta figure that out if I gotta cut it down or cut it in half and kind of reseal it to fit it under the seats. But I'm still gonna run that setup along with a different amp. I think I have it 1,000-watt amp. I want to get something bigger. That way we can, you know, be bumping in style when we hit whoops and stuff like that. But I'm gonna make this into like a little time lapse. That way you guys can see. This is really easy. It's like basically pasting like a big old sticker. You know, it's pretty fun. It's pretty soothing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys are ever into this stuff, but I think I might just like do this as a living because it's pretty peaceful, you know. So it's a peel off. You peel off the back, and then you basically just fit it up. Where you're gonna put it. Be careful because it adheres. It'll stick to everything, and it's more like it's really thick. It's like a paste almost. But the problem with me was that my tubes are like really tight to the top of the cab, so it's like hard getting it to, you know, stick, or not stick, but like get it all the way inside of the. Actually, I'm gonna start right here. That's much easier. It's much harder getting it to actually fit underneath the tubes because it's fairly thick. But that's the cool thing about the material. Like I said, it's really good for audio systems and overall just insulation. That's what most people use it for. The average person uses it for those things. You know, us truck guys on the other hand, we don't use anything. We use all these things for different uses. But it looks kind of cool. I like it. I know somebody else that, you know, plans to do sound deadening material, but they don't want to use KilMat or Dynamat because they don't want their name on it. I mean, I get kind of like, I understand, like, yeah, if you're not sponsored, yeah. But for me, I don't really care. I'm just trying to run it, you know? It's cheaper than Dynamat. I don't care if it has their name on it. It looks cool, though. It's like I'm in a fucking spaceship or something. So we can take off, you know what I mean, to Mars, wherever you guys want to go. Space Force. So after you paste it on, you just give it the little rub down until it's nice. And there's actually a roller you can buy. I don't have the roller yet. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I think I might. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Okay. And you guys don't see the stuff, right? Okay. So next one, peel that one down. This one's gonna be really hard because as you can see here, this tube is really fitted against the cab, which is not a bad thing, but it's harder for me to fit this KilMat up in there. You guys like that? It's filled with lavender. If you guys want to buy some, just let me know. I don't make them. Wife does. It's pretty cool. Just peel that sucker off like a band-aid. And then you're gonna stick it up like so. This one's gonna be really hard and like a pain in the butt. I gave myself like a bad paper cut earlier on it. No, it's not that bad. I'm just being dramatic, but what's that? See, it's just a pain. You know what I mean? So, and then not getting it to stick. Like, I'm talking about like for the harder spots. For like easy spots, okay. See, it's already sticking. So it's not gonna be the. Yeah, I really don't like how that one came out. So, like I told you guys, it sticks really easy. So look, that one already freaking almost stick. Told you so. It can be a little bit hard to get it in there. But like anything with patience, it's a reward after. It's a reward for many. I'm just jacking this one up, guys. So we're just gonna, we have plenty, so I'm gonna order more. There's gonna be plenty more that I'm gonna get. So this side was the hardest. The other side, like I was able to fit it in there fairly easy. Look and see, now you have the paste comes pouring over the sides. I was able to get the other side fairly easy because it's tight, but I managed to just jam it in there. This one's like a tad bit tighter, so it's really hard to like fit it in there. And it kind of looks whatever. So the roller will be nice for finishing it off and making it all uniform in terms of like the edges and stuff. So that's why I would like the roller. Not that it needs to be clean, but because it's really just a purpose type thing. But I want to get it clean, you know what I mean? Balling on a budget. You know what we do right here. I wanted to ask if you guys wanted me to record literally everything I do, because I only record this stuff just because, you know, I think the average person usually can like bolt on long travel and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not really like a, like, whoa, you know what I mean? That's how to do, put on long travel. I think a lot of people know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get this one. This one's gonna be hard. So if you guys want me to like have like different videos like explaining how to put on long travel and stuff like that, I feel like it just comes natural to me because my trade is aircraft mechanics, and it's just fairly simple doing stuff that way. Yeah, this one's gonna suck, guys. So if you want me to post anything about that, long travel, or I was gonna post a little bit about my welding, like I said. You know, I mean, it's nothing like, you know, that like somebody hasn't posted on already. Over here trying to pull the cage down. Dude, I cannot get this one. This one's gonna come out terrible. Yeah, that's way too tight. So, my other option is to cut it, which I might have to do. Hey, look at that. See? The tube is like, I was thinking maybe I can get it past it, you know? But, it didn't want to go in. It looks good so far though, right? This one will go to the back, because I already, you know, already went to town on ruining it. So let's move to the back. Let me see if I can fit this up so you guys can see me in the back. Oh, snap. Bam. Alright. Ah, these seats are really comfortable. $400 seats, remember that, guys? Really comfortable. I kind of like straight vlogs, you know what I mean? It's a little bit more challenging, I think, in terms of getting everything in one go, so to say. You guys tell me what you think about that, because I mean, chopping up videos is kind of a pain for me right now, because, you know, I got a lot of stuff, I'm busy. I try to do this stuff every day just so I can get it you know, I'm trying to make progress because, as you guys know, there's a meet coming up, 619 off-road meet. If you guys want to go, you're welcome to come. You know what I mean? No pressure. But you know, it's pretty cool meet. I ain't famous like Terror Crew and all that, but you know, I mean, we do fun stuff. But if you guys want to come out, hang out with me, I have this truck up in like October, out in Superstition. So we're gonna be out there, and that's really gonna be the true test for this truck, you know. I still gotta do, besides all this interior stuff that I want to do, it's not what I have to do, because I don't need this stuff that I want to have. I got to change around spring rates on the rear, because the cage made this truck a lot heavier, put it well over 6. I'm gonna go get it weighed in here in like a week or two. Actually, when I get a day off, when I take a day off, I'm gonna get it weighed in, take my time, get it weighed in, that way I could see what exactly it weighs in at. That way, not only for my knowledge, but also for the pure knowledge of figuring out corner weights and calculating spring rates, because all that stuff's going to be very important real soon. I still need a bypass up front, so we're pretty much saving up for that, or waiting for my good guy, my good homie that built back half the truck, Tanner, to, you know, to mount me up a bypass. I wouldn't mind doing it myself, but I'm still very novice in terms of how to do stuff like that, you know. So I want it done right, and you know, small stuff, I got a welder for that reason, that I can try and do it on my own. But that's still, you know what I mean, that's still gotta come. So eventually I'll get there. I learned on my own, and I've never been in off-road, you know what I mean? This is my, nobody in my family's in off-road. I pretty much picked it up just from dirt biking. Dad taught me how to dirt bike, and then after that, I joined the Navy, you know, and I pretty much took off from there. I wanted a truck just to haul around the dirt bike, you know what I mean? And it snowballed from there. I got the Tacoma, started hanging out with some guys, good homies that I'm still friends with today. And then, you know what I mean, I caught the bug, and then made my own thing. Once I got down to San Diego, was stationed in San Diego, and then I just freaking kept, you know, kept getting more and more into trucks. Instead of building the Tacoma, because it was expensive at the time, because, you know, in the Navy, people think we get paid a lot, but you don't really get paid that much. Oh, dude, this one's really tough, too. It's sticking in my hair. Oh, God. This kind of sucks. But, yeah, so didn't get paid that much, so I really had to wait for what I wanted. That's why the Titan was kind of like, hey, buy a long travel truck, see if you like it before you go spend $1 million on stuff, you know what I mean? Not $1 million literally, but go spend all this money on a truck that you don't even know if you like the sport, if you like long travel, and if you like the desert. But who was I kidding? You know, who doesn't like it? Anybody that's exposed to it catches the bug. But it's just the difference between having the money and not having the money. And the money, you know what I mean, is everything, and it takes up a lot of time. Dude, I dedicate a lot of time to come out here and work on the truck and stuff like that. And especially when you have a family, it's hard, you know? You got a family, you got kids. It's hard to find those times, and, you know, being a guy that's into, like, having hobbies and stuff, it's always gonna be like that no matter what hobby. But this hobby, definitely, you really invest your time into it, because everything needs a lot of attention. But once you get done with everything, it pretty much is worth it, you know? If you dedicate this certain amount of time, it'll pay off in the end. Because after I get to the point where everything is built, not like, it never ends, they say, but you know, once the truck is built, it won't be as much time being spent into it. Most of the time will be spent prepping and doing little side projects and stuff like that. But that's the fun part. I don't know, got hooked. Sometimes I wish I was just into dirt biking, you know. I really wanted to race and all that, because I never got to race, or, you know what I mean? I started late though, but I would like to race. I'm not like I wouldn't say I'm race worthy, but just to give it a try, you know what I mean? Before you're 50, before you're 50, my bad. Before you're in your 30s, I should have done it way before I even got responsibilities. That's the time to do it. When you got no responsibilities, it don't matter what you do. You can go balls out, get hurt, not worry about losing your job, and oh snap, fix that. Not worry about losing your job, and because you gotta feed your family and stuff like that. So it's coming out good, guys. Jeez, I'm gonna have to buy another pack for the floor, like no doubt. The reason I started on the ceiling first is because I need to vacuum it. I need to vacuum the floor still, and I haven't been able to drive it to like the closest vacuum place because I don't have harnesses, and I'm not trying to get pulled over, you know. Being black in America is hard, you know what I mean? But soon I'll drive it to the vacuum place, get a vacuum, start on the floor, and it'll look way better in here once I have this pasted and I roll it out, and you can't see the edges as well. It's gonna be blended in very nice. It's gonna look dope. I'm excited. But you guys don't want to watch me roll this whole thing for like a long time, so I said like and subscribe. I'll show you guys the ending. This is kind of like my part 1. There we go. KilMat rollout part 1. Some damn good beer. Shit bomb. Trader Joe's, boys. You gotta go to Trader Joe's. They got all the good stuff. I ain't gonna lie. And it's cheap. By cheap, I mean, you know what I mean? It's cheap for what they got. You know what I'm saying? Dang, it's gonna be hard getting these. So like I said, guys, it's gonna be a little tough getting the rest of these, but it'll come out nice. Real nice. I just gotta cut up one of these. And I got overspray everywhere, even on the windows. So